Hi, this is Rob from Rob's Shop. Today we're going to look at a 1978 Corvette. This one is the Silver Anniversary model, coupe. They made 40,274 Corvettes in 1978. This was the first year that they put the fastback large window in the rear. The previous year, 68 to 77s had the flat rear window. 78 was a special year because they came out with two special cars. They had the 78 pace car that paced Indianapolis 500 that was silver with the black bottom. It was two-tone. They made 6,502 of those. Each dealer received one. And this was a special edition anniversary car for the 25th anniversary of the Corvette 53 to 78. Out of those, they made 15,283 Silver Anniversary Corvettes in 1978. Back then in the St. Louis plant, these cars were all, hand painted pretty much with lacquer. So this was a two-stage process where the cars were coming down the assembly line, they were painted, then they had to go back through and mask them and reshoot the bottom half for the pace car and the Silver Anniversary, which was really a time-consuming thing to do at that time. Things weren't automated. These were beautiful cars. There was a billboard made of this car that GM had of the 78 Silver Anniversary. And they were really sharp. Like I said, they made a lot more of these than they did the pace car, but both these cars are very desirable, very collectible, and very unique, and really a big part of the Corvette history. Another thing that GM did was they redesigned the interior for 1978. They started in 1977 by allowing the full line of GM radios to be fitted. Prior to that, the Corvette radio was a special radio. So 78, they continued and they squared up the speedometer and the tachometer and redesigned the door panels and dash. And for the first time, the Corvette had a glove box from 68 to 77. Those cars had the map pocket. This was also the first year that the 60 series tires were available. Prior to that, they were 70 series. So GM had to trim the fenders to accept the 60 series tires if they were ordered with 60 series. Standard came with the 70 series tires still. Again, we'll take a look at the interior. The squared up dash with the 140 mile an hour speedometer versus the 160. New graphics on the tack. New door panels, power locks, and the glove box. The 78 pace car also had a redesigned seat. 25th anniversary horn button. Leather interior. Look at the 1978 L82 engine. The L82 was available from 1973 all the way up to 1980. It was available with a 4-speed from 73 to 79 and only the automatic in 1980. Horsepower was between a little over 200 all the way up to roughly 250 depending on the year. They had a little bit bigger heads, bigger cam, dual snorkel air cleaner. We'll look at the L82 emblem in the hood. This was one of the first years, or the first year that they actually started putting graphics. I mean, GM was putting graphics on the Pontiac Trans Ams, but they spilled over and started doing that kind of stuff with the Corvette starting in 1978, where you started getting the pinstripes. And some neat graphics. And then when you get up to the 82 Collector's Edition, they had a lot of graphics on them. A lot of interesting things.